Welcome back. My name is Athena from Dreamforge Academy, and I will guide you through this lesson. 3 lessons of groundwork and no code yet. That changes here. 40 lines from now, an assistant can ask your app a question and get an answer out of your live database in the words your customers use. One warning before you start. What you build today has no authentication at all. Anyone who can reach the URL can call the tool. That's deliberate, it's temporary, and it stays on your own machine. Lesson 5 puts the lock on the door. Today we prove the door opens. Most tutorials stop at a weather tool. A weather tool is easy because none of it is yours. No customers, no permissions, no rows that belong to one person and not another. The first tool you point at your own database exposes every habit you have. 4 of those decide whether this helps or hurts, and all 4 show up in tool number 1, where the endpoint lives, what the description says, whether the list has a ceiling. Whether the output reads like something a person wrote or like a dump of database IDs. Get them right once, and every later tool inherits the shape. Install 3 packages and pin them to exact versions. This tooling moved fast through 2026, and a carrot range will bite you mid-course. Put the root at the MCP path, not inside your API folder. That full URL is a string a person copies out of your docs and pastes into a connector dialog. Export post and nothing else. A bare get then answers 405, the honest reply to a client on an older transport, instead of a 404 that sends someone hunting for a typo. Then bind the tool to the function your page already calls, so it can't drift away from what the screen shows. That's the whole transport. Everything interesting lives in register tools. 2 things matter there. First, the description is the contract. The model picks a tool by reading it before it has seen a single row of your data. So say what comes back, when to reach for this tool, and what to call next. Lists hires is a label, not a description. Second, set the read-only hint to true, and then keep that promise. Some clients run read-only tools without asking the person first. On the production build, opening a lesson page enrolls a student as a side effect, so the read tool deliberately skips that step. Start the app and call the tool over raw HTTP yourself. Send an accept header listing both JSON and event stream, because the transport may answer as a stream, and your JSON arrives on a line starting with data. Then check the awkward case. Call the tool with no arguments at all. If your whole table comes back, the cap lives only in the schema and your query is ignoring it. Read the output with your own eyes and check 2 rows against the browser. Not that it returned 200, the actual names and dates. 4 things carry into every tool you write after this. The MCP path is something a person types, so keep it short and let wrong verbs answer 405. The description decides whether the tool ever gets called. The cap belongs in the schema and in the query. Names go out, IDs stay in. Your assignment is a smoke log. The root path, the status from a bare get, your description with the when to use sentence marked, the raw JSON from 1 real call, 2 facts checked against the browser by name, and the row count with no arguments beside the true count. It stays on localhost until Lesson 5 adds the token. Thank you for watching. Follow along using the course material and complete the lesson assignment. I will see you in the next lesson.